For more is Dan Niles, founder and portfolio manager at Niles Investment Management. Dan, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Mike.
So, semis, obviously, it's been kind of the lifeblood of this bull market leadership for 3 years. It's changed. I guess we got to be specific in terms of which chip stocks or themes we're talking about. But how are you viewing this latest burst of enthusiasm for custom chips and some of these other kind of subsectors?
Well, I think if you step back and you think about what's gone on with chips, the first really 3 years since ChatGPT showed up at the end of 2022, it's been all about training and then about inference this last year. What you're seeing this year, though, with OpenClaw being the big, event at the end of January, is that you move to this age of agentic AI. And so what you've seen with tokens production is it's gone from growing about 20% over the last couple of months before OpenClaw at the end of January to now it's over 130%. And so this lull I think you've seen in chip stocks, I think you're going to see them get a lot stronger. You're going to have to be selective, but I think you're going to see them get a lot stronger as you go through the rest of this year because of that move to agentic and the massive increase in compute that takes.
In that context, you mentioned we kind of transitioned away from the GPU training focus we were in for so long. Does it make sense to you? Does the market have it right that NVIDIA has been just kind of sideways for the better part of a year?
Yeah, the market did have it right. But what should encourage people if you own NVIDIA is the fact that today you had an event that could have easily knocked NVIDIA down, which is Broadcom had that big deal between Anthropic, Google, and themselves. The stock was up 6%, but NVIDIA closed the day up. So I think from a short-term perspective, you see these digestion phases. I've talked about Cisco in 1997 and 98, how it was down 37 to 38% intra-year, both of those years, and it finished those years up 31 and up 150%. And I think NVIDIA is sort of in the same category where people have rightfully concerns because of what you're seeing in terms of the market getting more selective around the eventual winners. But this move with agentic requiring a lot more tokens means that I think NVIDIA ends the year higher than where it is today, even though I think OpenAI, you're going to figure out, has a lot more problems than investors currently think.
That's interesting. Now, I was going to just ask about the companies that are kind of creating all this demand for the semis with their CapEx budgets. Are you among those who feels like we're at a point where the only thing that's going to make like a Microsoft work better is if we do start getting CapEx cuts, or maybe Meta, or have they gotten cheap enough on their own?
No, well, I think it depends on why you get CapEx cuts. I think with Meta, if you get a CapEx cut and they say, hey, we're cutting back on all these science projects we have going, or Reality Labs, I think people will like that, because if you look at this most recent quarter that they reported, they were the only ones that had a really strong return on investment, meaning that the CapEx went up a lot, but the stock, I think the next day was up 10% or so, reaction to earnings, because the revenues got revised higher, as did the earnings. So I think with Meta, that would be taken positively. If you get a CapEx cut at one of the big cloud providers, so Amazon Web Services, Google, or Azure, I think that's a different problem, because investors are giving these companies the multiples they have because they're viewing all of them as winners. And I don't think that's why I'm saying you're going to have to get more selective. I mean, and you're seeing it with Anthropic coming out and saying, hey, we're raising prices. And at the same time, OpenAI is coming out and saying, well, we're having to cut prices because now, to me at least, it looks like Anthropic's got faster or higher run rate revenues at around 30 billion versus OpenAI's last estimate of around 24. And obviously, OpenAI started this back in the end of 2022 with ChatGPT.